Hello, welcome to Random Things. This is Ty, and today we're going to unbox my freshly arrived Lectric XP Step-Thru 2.0. So back in March of this year, we ordered the Step-Thru 1.0, and we were told it would take 6 to 8 weeks to arrive. And what we didn't know was they were working on version 2.0. So about 8 weeks in, they sent us an email asking us if we want to upgrade to 2.0 for $50 more. What we were told was the bike had some of the upgrades that were based on feedback from riders of the 1.0 version. So wider handlebars, I think a little different seat, and a different front, I think it has front suspension. And so we opted for it for $50 more. They also gave us an opportunity to buy accessories, which just means that, hey, why don't you spend more money with all this other junk? So of course my wife fell right into that marketing trap and proceeded to buy a whole bunch of other junk to go with the bike. So the price originally was $899, and then with the upgrade along with the accessories, I think it probably came closer to $1,100, which is kind of comparable to my Jupiter Defiant, which you see in this side. Yes, I got another one because I really love that bike, and I figured if I had two of them, somebody, when they come over, they have another bike, as well as if I ever want to go on a super long ride, I can pull the battery out of one of the Defiants and carry it with me and go on double the ride. So once I get the Lectric XP all set up, I'm definitely going to be able to do a head-to-head comparison against the Jupiter Defiant. At the same time, I actually have a good friend of my wife's. She went and got the AMP 750 Step-Thru. So we'll be able to compare these two Step-Thrus together as well as against the Defiant. So lots of comparisons. So please hit the subscribe button and the notification button so that you can get notified as we go through these different reviews. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the Lectric XP Step-Thru 2.0. Okay, so let's take a look at how it arrives. So it's the box for the XP. So let's go ahead and it's pretty packed in there. So let's see if I can yank it out of there without cutting the box. But I may have to cut the box. Guessing it's the charger. You got your owner's manual and charger, box. Okay. Key. Bike seat's already on. Looks like. Okay. to understand what to cut, not to cut. Okay, handlebars. Be careful not to cut the seat. This is where I give you some sage advice and say take your time, but I can't help myself. I'm excited. I just want to go fast. So, I think my wife ordered some front bike racks. I'm not exactly sure. They're in the box, so we're gonna have to figure out where that's at. Light, handlebar, set this aside for a second. The kickstand is on there. So let's go ahead and raise the gooseneck and unfold this bad boy. So this is nice where it's actually not just round, it's got the flat bar, so let you slide it in and it doesn't then slide once it's in here. It's got graduations on here so that you can remember what height setting to set it. So I'm just going to drop all the way down because I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it yet. So this is as low as it goes, but we'll leave that there for now. So these pedals do fold like standard, but they come already folded. I mean, they come already on. So so you don't have to assemble that. If you saw me unbox the Defiant, you actually do have to assemble that piece. So that's it. Everything kind of comes already assembled, pretty much. There you go. So, well, that was a relatively easy unboxing and assembly. There wasn't a whole lot of assembly. Unlike the Defiant, I didn't even have to put on the kickstand or the front tires. It was all assembled. I just had to put the handlebars in and unfold the bike and lock it into place. Only thing now left to do is put some air in the tires. I'm going to let it charge overnight, and then I'm going to go ahead and compare it against my Defiant and put it through its paces. So if you saw my Defiant reviews, I'll give you some initial thoughts, and then just right off the bat, it's got this kind of a curvature on the handlebars. It doesn't seem much wider than Defiant, but this curvature and the way this computer's mounted, it will kind of limit my ability to mount like a phone rack or other things, but we'll see. And then I did notice that the front cranks, the gear is a lot bigger, so I'm thinking that I'm going to be able to pedal harder on this bike than the Defiant, which is nice. On the days I actually want to get in and exercise instead of just letting the motor do all the work. The front wheels, it says a 3-inch wide tire instead of a 4-inch wide tire. It still looks pretty wide, but I'm not really sure what kind of ride difference I'm going to see with that. But you know, this is what it's all about. You know, we'll put it together and charge it up, and then take it out for a spin and see what the difference is. So again, if you felt this was helpful and you want to see the next iterations of reviews on this bike and then comparing it to the other e-bikes that I talked about, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, and share it with your friends that you are in the market for an e-bike and you found that this review was useful for you. And thanks for watching.